our fans, amazing fans here, especially home. So, you're coming from almost group stages, out of group stages to the final.
That's incredible. Just think about that in January. Now you have 2 games left in the group stage. It was up against it. Did you ever at that point imagine that you were going to be standing here now, the president of one of the clubs in the Champions League final?
To be honest, I never thought or think about the final that time. Just I want to qualify to the group stage. I want to play the playoff. And this was our objective. Our objective this year was match by match. Honestly, if you tell me our objective to be in the final, not at all. But today, we are here in the final, 1 match to go. So it's an amazing feeling, and we have just 1 match to go.
You must be happy how the managers delivered and improved this team.
Absolutely. Even when I say the 3 matches before with 4 points we could get out, I promise you we're never gonna change anything in the project, and we're gonna continue exactly what we're doing because we believe in our plan and we're sticking in our plan, whatever result. Today, last match against Aston Villa or Liverpool, it will be exactly the same because we believe in our coach and we believe in our players and our talented, young, hungry players run like crazy.
Never before in the history of the Champions League has a team in a semi-final who had the average age of under 25 years gone through the final, and I think you have 24 years and 261 days.
Correct. It's
that's your project.
Absolutely. Young, hungry players that really they work for the team, they fight for the team, they really go. They die for the jersey. That's the most important for the city, for the club, and this is what we see them. Today you see them all of them could die in the pitch today, and to be honest,
Fortunately, they didn't.
They didn't. Thanks God, but really, proud. Exactly, but proud.
I think Terry's got a question.
Coach, how are you, Coach?
President,
We miss you, Titi.
I'm good, but I don't have a question. I actually want to give you your respect. I would say why. Being French, I know what you came under, the pressure that you came under, and this town is not one that is a nice one when things are not going well. And I have to say that you always conducted yourself really well. You listened to what was missing. We talked about it. I think that team at the time that had to go young. I was mentioning people, more local players. You guys went another way, but it doesn't really matter. When you went to get Luis Enrique, I said to you, you got a proper coach. He doesn't mess around. You will see. But I wanted to say thank you because you changed the way people see Paris Saint-Germain. When I was growing up, it wasn't the case. You change everything, the community, people can go and watch the game well at the Parc des Princes. It wasn't the case always in the history. So hopefully you can make the next step and bring another star. I know they won't like it in Marseille, but it is what it is. I will like it. I did text you. It's my team that you knocked out, but I want Paris Saint-Germain to win the Champions League because that will seal what you've done and the way you've done it, and you put Paris back on the map. So well done, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach, and this words, it's a lot to us, especially from legend like you and Arsenal ex-players, but I know you're French, and here in France it's really important. Today we fight for not just Paris Saint-Germain, for France, for the league, for Liga, for the clubs here, for the young, talented in Paris, around Paris. I think this is the message that whenever you have a dream, make it true. But I'll say, repeat exactly what I said. There's still 1 match to go. Still, we are not done.
Well, Thierry's got your number. Can I have your number?
Of course.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming out.
President.
Thank you guys.
Go and enjoy the party. And please, from all of us from CBS, I wish the whole team congratulations.
Mike, give him your number. Big Mix, give him your number. comeback.
Give me a hug, sir. Give me a hug.
No, hey,
Thank you so much. Oh, guys, seriously, what a class act he
Just
is.
left without giving you his
I've
number,
had a
Michael.
great time out here. It's been marvellous.
You keep it as a souvenir.
Oh yeah, he said he's going to give me it later on, don't worry about that.
Did you not get it? I just got it.
Is he got it?
No, I got his business card and said, don't give it to Michael.
That's his personal assistant, that's not his number.
Are you going to enjoy the celebrations tonight? Big Meeks, you with the Paris fans before the game? You're going to be with them after the game?
Me, Jamie?
Who's the fella behind?
I think the guy behind you wanted to be on the show.
I'll be drowning my sorrows tonight, Jamie. You
Oh,
know.
you look disappointed.
What do you mean drowning your sorrows? You were supporting PSG all the way through.
Anyway, back in the studio, have you missed me tonight or what? Have you missed me? Have you missed the energy? How was the whole show?
Daniels. From time to time,
Oh, at one point he wasn't anymore. I don't know what happened.
Micah offended. You offended him.
Since
It was you.
Dortmund.
It was me.
No, but Micah, yeah, you also the scarf, the scarf.
The likely candidates.
I think we've got work to do in the next couple of weeks, get him back on side.
Yes. Well, maybe you should be your charming self. I'm sure it will help. Let's go over to Paris and join our friends over there. Who's there for us? Peter, Micah.
Big
yes.
Meeks.
Oh, Ashraf. Hello. Good evening.
I feel like Ashraf Hakimi is
Ashraf can't
working
hear
for
us
us.
yet.
Ashraf, can you hear the studio?
Do you hear us now,
I need to
Ashraf?
turn up a little bit.
Ashraf!
Hello. Good evening. Congratulations.
How is that feeling? I mean, the celebration, come on.
I think it's amazing. I cannot describe this moment with the fans. You see the ambience. We worked really hard since we started the season. I remember when we be out of Champions League, no one believed in us. So we worked together. It was a difficult moment, but we deserve it.
I said before you was my top 2 fullbacks, but after watching it, I think you've just edged number 1 now. What an absolute performance that was! Wow.
Thank you.
Up, down, offensive, defensive, so much energy.
Yeah, in this kind of games, I motivate myself more than. No, I don't know. I just do what I like to do, make the people enjoy. I enjoy also play this kind of game, so I'm really proud for my game, for also the performance of the team, and I'm really happy.
What are you doing?
Can I see
Playing
this?
right back, right full back, and then you end up on the left-hand side and scoring the goal.
Just is the freedom that the coach give me. Yeah, the coach make me say for me go forward, be free, inside, outside, and I feel good in this kind of movement that the coach let me do, and I can make it in the pitch.
Can I ask you about the atmosphere in the stadium? It's one of the best, if not the best, I've ever heard.
I think yes. I think we have I don't know if it's the best or one of the best support stadium in the world. I'm really happy, proud to play in Paris Saint-Germain in front of these fans. We know that, like I said before, it's difficult moments in the season, but is the one of they believe in our work. And they support us always, and they also deserve these kind of moments.
I don't want to steal your moment, but I do have to ask you, first of all, do you know what you're holding? Have you ever had one of them that is yours?
In the Champions League, no. So it's good to hold it. It's amazing, and you fully deserve it.
This is part of the team. They deserve all the players that they play today. Also the player that didn't play, the coach, all the people is behind of this work. They deserve also the MVP.
Have you had one of these
Micah,
before,
Peter,
Peter?
I don't know if you guys can hear me. Ashraf.
No.
We're struggling to hear you guys. There's some kind of audio issues. We're having problems hearing you guys. Are we going to have to dip out, everybody? We're going to come. We're going to sort it out. Unfortunately, not properly. We'll sort it out. We'll come back to you and see if that makes a difference. Ashraf, try that a second. Okay, no, we'll fix it. We'll get it fixed because I know you had something you wanted to ask, didn't you, Thierry?
Yeah.
We'll get back there. I'm sure, in a few. Ashraf Hakimi, been on the show now in the first leg.
He works for us.
I know, I think
Yes.
so. Maybe we should offer him
Who's
some
got
kind
the
of
most
official role.
appearances, him or Thuram?
It's close.
What are we on, 4
Close.
each?
Oh, yeah.
What? You think Marcus has got more?
He must have, but just because we had 3 times Ashraf like in the last 3 shows.
Look at Paris there. That's incredible, isn't it?
No, it is. Look,
Thierry, tell me about the support we see. Michael said there about the atmosphere. We saw the scenes at the end. You said to me before it's a great atmosphere. Only Marseille sort of betters it in France. We talk about Anfield and Borussia Dortmund and the Yellow Wall. I mean, is Paris sort of not given the recognition as a sort of fan base that other supporters are in Europe?
I would say that overall in France, I'll be honest with you, you go to Lens, you will have an amazing atmosphere. You go to Marseille, Saint-Etienne, a lot of teams I'm not going to. But yes, Paris Saint-Germain, the stadium is just magical. Parc des Princes is not supposed to be when you look at it because the stands are far. Normally you lose a bit of the authenticity of a football stadium. But the Parc des Princes is magical. I've seen amazing teams there. You guys all know that I'm from the suburb of Paris, so I used to go and watch the Paris Saint-Germain before there. And at one point they were dominant. They had a bit of problems. You know, it wasn't at times safe to go and watch the game at the Parc des Princes. So you have to give also, since the Qatari arrived, you have to give them a lot of credit because they made it a safe place, a place that is really recognized, a place that, you know, you see the Paris Saint-Germain shirt everywhere. If I was in New York the other day, I saw the Paris Saint-Germain shirt everywhere. And now they're in a position to win the Champions League. The only team that wouldn't like that is Marseille. That's the only team. Like as a French guy, obviously they knocked Arsenal out. I am upset and I'm sad about that. But you know, I'm also happy that Paris Saint-Germain can be in a situation where they can. That they can bring another star, you will say, for French football, because in our history we only have one, which is really poor. So hopefully they can do that, but you have to give this man that we see, because I'm looking at the screen on the other side, Luis Enrique, the way he built that team and what they did, how they changed the community, having that youth, that young team also, the fans can relate and see themselves in that team. So well done Paris Saint-Germain, and let's see what's going to happen. I just wanted to ask Hakimi, because Hakimi won the league with Inter. It's going to be a special game for him.
Well, we're trying to get that sorted. We'll hopefully go back to him. Hopefully he'll still be there. But yes, it is now official. We know what the final looks like. PSG and Inter Milan will be at the Champions League final on Saturday, May 31st. And the incredible news, so too will our team. Be sure to join Thierry, Jamie, Big Meats, myself and the entire crew live from Munich for the build-up to the biggest game in club football. We're excited for this one. We're going to bring you all the atmosphere.
It's a poor heading from Partey. He's got to head it back. But that second ball, you've got to win that, Laura, in your box. And then you allow a player like Ruiz there who takes a touch. You know, it's just these moments add up, Jack, in the game, and I just thought they went against Arsenal today.
He's out of position, Martinelli, and he's recognised it a little bit too late, and then he can't slow down. Ruiz is a good player, he's recognised it. He wants to get on his strong foot, and then he gets a little bit of luck, but he's made that.
How difficult for Raya as well, such a big deflection, as you're saying, off the back of Saliba.
Yeah, to be honest, I think the goalkeeper was beat anyway. I know he gets a deflection, but that's hitting the back of the net. It's a remarkable. It was really patient as well from Ruiz. Lets it run across his body. Martinelli's a little bit naive. He's trying to get across, but the header really kills everyone. He's got to head that out front of the corner and reset.
Talking about second balls, you mentioned it as well for the second goal. Jack, why don't you talk us through this one for Hakimi?
Yeah, this is what we were talking about half-time. That pass there, like, you don't have to make that pass. That's what they want. They want you to pass it inside, and now look at them start to run. They've got players that can carry the ball like that and give time for other players to get in the box. And then they have quality in these areas. Partey maybe can be a little bit more aware of that situation. But then, yeah,